Hello YouTube world, my name is Nicholas Montez and you're watching my YouTube channel, Nicholas Montez. Okay, so today, I know that it's weird seeing the background of me a little bit lighter, because I'm filming this on Tuesday morning, March 16th, at around 8:30 something, because I've actually seen this movie already, so by the time you're watching this, it's Friday. Happy Friday to all of you in the future. But today, we'll be reviewing the next Sony animation film, and this is actually one of the more loved ones of the series, and that is Arthur Christmas. Now, I know it's weird to review a Christmas movie in the middle of March, but this is the way the series has to go, and I can't ignore it, so this is the way it has to go. With that said, let's get started talking about Arthur Christmas. Okay, so I think the first thing you really gotta talk about when you're talking about Arthur Christmas that is great is that it takes since we don't know if Santa is real or not, I technically believe in him. They find this clever way of telling the story of Santa Claus. Telling the way Santa Claus delivers presents. And it does it in a very clever way. And it's not the traditional way where Santa's in a sleigh riding reindeer and going from house to house and putting presents under the tree out of his little present sack. No, it's not like that. They have this big ship and they send elves down to all the houses. They put presents in there and they do it in creative ways. And of course Santa kind of does most of the work. Santa doesn't really do most of the work. And, so I thought the way they do the presents, this interpretation in particular, is kind of neat. And, you know, when you go back to the North Pole, you have this big array of, little elves tracking down, what if the kid can't see Santa Claus? It can't happen. So I thought that was cool to me. Also, I thought James McAvoy's character of Arthur, I thought was really nice, because, he cares about Christmas so much, and it's he thinks that his father, Santa, would chop off his beard, well, not chop off his beard, he would be chewing his beard away and worrying about this little girl that didn't get the present. And that's another thing. The story is also very simple. It's very simple to understand about that they need to go down to a place to deliver the last present. It has some good value in that. Some good laughs also. But it also has some great themes in it too. And it kind of is one of those movies that has a successful ending. And when Santa Claus and his two sons see a child open up their present for Christmas and write it, it is fantastic. It has some powerful emotions and some powerful stuff in there. And it just has a good meaning of Christmas. It really does. And I just think it does a great job of that. And I also like the Africa scene, where they're in Africa and they're being chased by the lions, and they put the magic dust on the lions and all the animals of Africa. It's really cool because, of course, I love animals. So this was actually a pretty clever take on the Santa Claus storyline. With that said, let's move on to the bad. Now, when we got into the bad, there's really just a couple things that kind of bothered me. First off, I think that the character designs, I don't think they live up because this movie came out in 2011, I don't think they really work in this movie. They look absolutely horrible. I don't think they live up. And also, Santa Claus's character, I think once we get towards the plot line of him not caring for the child and not eating his beard away, that he's worrying about this child, it doesn't really make sense. I never really understood why he would not worry about the child, because he's caring. It doesn't make sense. I forgot one more problem that I had. I believe it was... I literally just watched this movie yesterday and I forgot what the issue was. I think one problem I do have with, like, the Santa Claus character is that I don't think they should have changed his name to Malcolm. And, like, make all these other Santa Clauses. Also, there's this scene in particular where Steven is, like, mad. Where Santa says, year 71, something like that. And Steven, like, drops something. It's like, is he mad that he's not gonna become Santa? Or is he mad that he's gonna go for another year? Like, that scene was never explained. So there's just some things that I just wish were more explained. But the character designs are really just the main flaw. But also, I don't think that this was the funnest. I don't think this was the best Sony animation film. You'll see where it ends up in the list. But right now, that's my ranking of all. Not right, my ranking. That's my review for Arthur Christmas. So with that said, before I give you my scores, be sure to tell me down below what did you think about Arthur Christmas. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Were you right there in between? Let's get some nice discussions going. With that said, let's get started with those scores. Alright, so that is it for my Arthur Christmas review, but we're not done yet. We have one more thing to do before we end this video, and that is to see where the Arthur Christmas ranks in my Sony Animation ranking up to Arthur Christmas. So here's my ranking up to Arthur Christmas with Sony Animation films. Alright, so that is it for my Arthur Christmas review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My Instagram name is Marvel6. My TikTok name is Marvel1Fan. If you don't understand those names, head to my About section to, go follow me on those social medias. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.